Hey everybody, hope you are having a great night. Please let me know if I am live, if you can hear me. I think you can. Just let me know if you can or not with a thumbs up, or just let me know in the chat. Welcome to the very first SwishWilly Saturday. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that. So it's kind of a little bit of an experiment. We want to see if you guys like Saturdays, if you want to move it to Sundays instead, what time works best for everybody. So it'll be interesting seeing everybody here. So for tonight's stream and tonight's purpose, the weekend purpose, will be to have the stream go completely the way you guys want it. So the Wild Willies get to take ownership and guide us in the exact direction that you want it to go in. So yeah, so today's biggest news, I think, was an unexpected opening of the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King. So that's pretty awesome. And if you're just joining, hi, I'm Lindsay. This is my channel, SwishWilly and Disney. We talk about all things Disney, as well as on Saturdays, we're going to go and venture onto other things. So again, you guys can definitely talk about exactly what you want to talk about. We'll engage in the chat, get the conversation started there. So if you're brand new, make sure that you hit that subscription button and click the notification bell so you never miss any of the live streams or any time I make a vlog. So yeah, so this is going to be kind of your night to interact with me and interact with each other. So yeah, who has heard of the new Animal Kingdom news that happened today with the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King opening? I think that's super, super exciting. I think it's super exciting. I think we all got a little teary-eyed if you were one of those people that were watching the live streams today from those vloggers all around. I was personally watching on Earsome Emporium. Her stream was great. She got to see it a couple of times, which was awesome for us to kind of go along with her. So those who can't go into the park right now or just aren't in the area, it's pretty awesome to have those options. So, hey Chris, thanks for joining. So I don't know if you were just tuning in, but tonight is the night that all of the Wild Willies out there direct the conversation. So I want to see as many people chatting in the chat and letting me know what you guys want to talk about. It can be Disney related. It can be Universal related. It can honestly just be like what you were eating today. It's totally up to you guys. Obviously, we still want to keep it as family appropriate as possible because at the end of the day, I am a Disney vlogger. So we want to make sure that we are staying completely and family friendly. So please refrain from using any foul language or anything like that or any inappropriate content. That's my PSA for everyone. So yeah. So again, welcome. Conversation is on you guys. So who heard about the Animal Kingdom news? Did anybody watch any live streams of the first showing or any showing today of the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King? This is huge, huge news, guys. Like, huge. Finally, we have live performances coming back into the park. I am so excited about this. Festival of the Lion King was my favorite part of Animal Kingdom. That brought me there all the time, and I feel like it brought a lot of people there. I wouldn't be surprised if attendance levels went down a little bit when that was gone. So it's awesome that it's back and kind of surprise for everyone today, which was awesome. So yeah, did anybody watch it, or does anybody, I don't know. Hi, Reese. Reese, this is, in case anyone's a little confused, this is what used to be a Wondrous Reese. He is now Reese's World, and that is an awesome branding opportunity for him. I think he's going to do really, really well. Please check out his channel. Reese, please, you can, I don't have it open right now, so you can link your vlogs there. Make sure you subscribe to him. He has awesome content that comes through. He's based out of the UK, so we get a whole different perspective of theme parks on that side of the pond. So definitely make sure you take part in his channel. So again, I just kind of thought that taking off with the Animal Kingdom topic would kind of make people chit chat. If not, that's fine. If you've never seen Festival of the Lion King, I highly recommend that you YouTube it. It is amazing. It's about the original show is about half an hour. They did change it a little bit, so it's about 25 minutes now. Just for social distancing reasons, they had to alter it a little bit. But yeah, so that's awesome. Yes, Rachel. Thank you for joining. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, I think Reese cries every time as well. But yeah, it's definitely a great show that kind of hits you down home. You know, they have a lot of great performances in there, amazing performers. They have a great cast in there and awesome choreographed numbers, family friendly. Yeah, it's awesome. So Rachel, if you didn't see it, definitely check out some vlogs that happened today, some live streams as well. My friend Peter has uploaded a video on his thing on Extra Magic. So if you check out that channel there, you'll find that stream. Well, not stream. He had an actual vlog about it. So he posted the whole show from this morning, the very first one. So yeah, it was really emotional. So it's awesome. So definitely check that. Yes, Festival of the Lion King. It's so good. I don't know like what it is, but it's this as soon as you start hearing the background noise of Circle of Life, it kind of just like, oh, okay. It's the whole background. You're just like, oh, I can feel it. So you did miss them so much. You'll have to catch up. Yes, you'll have to definitely catch up, Rachel. Extra Magic. He has the vlog for it. Hey Nat, welcome. We were just talking about Festival Lion King and its surprise return to the park today. It was slated for mid-May, so it came about a week early for everybody, so that's awesome. Yeah, Can You Feel the Love Tonight gets me every time. Yeah, it does. That's actually my favorite. I mean, it is different now because there's no Ariel, but that was my favorite part of the show itself. That and, of course, the Tumble Monkeys. They're not there yet, but... Hey, Elias Garcia, welcome. Joining the stream. We were just chit-chatting a little bit about Festival of Lion King and how it had a surprise opening. But again, so tonight's purpose of the stream is you guys guide the conversation. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, that it could be Disney, could be Universal, could be anything like that. Actually, whatever's going on in your day, we can chit chat about as well. Just please, like I mentioned earlier, my PSA is that please remember that this is overall a Disney vlogging channel. So I would really appreciate if we kept the topics family friendly and maintain an appropriate kind of demeanor, and let's refrain from using any foul language in the stream. Just my friendly little request. So you just got tickets to Disneyland. Oh, that's so exciting. So I'm assuming that you're in California, which is amazing. I am very jealous. I hope I get to go soon. Oh, I'm so jealous. I haven't been to Disneyland since 2004. So that was my first and only time. So a lot has changed. So I rode this Smiler Alton Towers yesterday. That's awesome. So in case you guys don't know, Reese is in the UK. He goes to Alton Towers quite often. And he says that the Smiler is great. So if there's any other UK people in here that have gone to Alton Towers or know anything about it, feel free to let's have a chit chat about it, because I want to learn about it too. San Francisco area. That's awesome. I've heard it's beautiful there. I've been to Malibu, San Diego, Anaheim, because I was at Disneyland. I've been in LA. I went to like Beverly Hills area, so I guess LA. I think that's it that I've been to. I have family out in California, so that's awesome. I know I definitely need to come to the UK. It has been a long time coming. Rachel knows this. Rachel knows that I have always wanted to go. It's just never come in the cards for me. But yes, I absolutely need to go. I need to go. 14 loops on the Smiler and 90-degree lift hill. Okay, so I do really well with 90-degree lift hills. I think that's partly why I love Rip Ride Rocket at Universal, just because it starts off like... So, yeah, 14 loops. Oh my god, I would love that. I would love that. The more inversions, the more likely I am on it. So, that's... Yes, I need to do that for sure. So make sure, if you aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know each time we go live or I post a new vlog. I try to post vlogs about once or twice a week, and I definitely go live every Wednesday for WDW Wednesdays. So we talk about all the Disney news, and we are just starting this whole weekend tradition. So we're going to see what's going on with that. So yeah. So welcome. Make sure you share the stream out and make sure you hit that thumbs up. And yeah, again, thank you so much for joining. We're going to, yes, Reese, you love Rip Ride Rocket, as you should. The best song for Rip Ride Rocket, just so everyone knows, is Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. It's like perfectly timed. We're going to DCA and Disneyland. Oh, that's great. That's so fun for 4th of July weekend. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. It's like, I wish that we're going to do fireworks, but hey, you never know. They might surprise everybody and do fireworks, but who knows? Because they're operating at 25% capacity at Disneyland. So, and it's 25% is not that many people. However, they're probably not going to be able to announce that they're going to have fireworks. So, what's my favorite park in Orlando? Oof. Now, when you say that, is Disney World classified as its own park? Or are you going like dividing up all the parks? That's where it might get tricky. Because you could say, I prefer Disney World, but that doesn't mean that I prefer a Disney World park over a Universal park or over a SeaWorld park. Mind you, I don't go to SeaWorld, so I will tell you that. I do not go to SeaWorld. Let's see. That'd be interesting. So everybody else, like if someone's asking a question to me, feel free to answer yourself. Answer the question too. This is like conversations between you guys is great as well. I heard rumors about it only being a 15%. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's running at 25, but but maybe advanced ticket sales are at 15%. Oh, I don't know. The 15% seems really small, but okay. So dividing Disney plus Universal. Okay, so between Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Universal Studios Orlando, and Islands of Adventure. And I guess we could include SeaWorld. Are we including Volcano Bay? And are we including Aquatica? Oh my god, is it even Aquatica anymore? I don't know. I just always drove by it. I never went. Okay, that's a very hard question. So I love all of the Disney parks, but I am going to say my favorite overall, for nostalgic reasons primarily, my favorite would probably be Hollywood Studios, followed by a very close second to Epcot and Magic Kingdom. They are tied for me personally. And then I'm going to put, this is hard because I feel like I like Universal Studios just as much as I like Islands of Adventure. So I'll put the two of them in the next bracket. And then my least favorite one would be Animal Kingdom. Unpopular opinion, I know. It doesn't mean that I don't like Animal Kingdom. It's just not my like go-to park for sure. Epcot is home, so if you discount that as well, it's always a win for me. The Magic Kingdom for me, Childhood Magical Moment. Yeah, that makes total sense. So Rachel and I did a Disney program together in Epcot, so I definitely understand where that comes from, where Epcot is home. It's absolutely home. I love Epcot so much. So much. Yeah, so how's everyone's weekend? Let's open it let me know what you guys have done this weekend. I feel like everyone does so many different things with their lives because everyone's at different stages. So it'll be interesting to see. Like I have, today, it was a pretty low key day for me. It was fairly uneventful. I did a lot of stuff on like, just educate myself more a bit for work. Obviously doing the YouTube thing today because alas, here we are. Oh, freezing cold and windy. Oh, Reese, is it like that where you are? It's cool. So it's 15 degrees Celsius here. Let me check Fahrenheit for everyone else. Hang on. So in case you don't know, I'm in Canada. 15 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let me see. Okay, so it's 59 Fahrenheit. Yep. It's in and out of rain today. It's really spotty, but it's not like cold rain. For the past few days, you've been binge watching Disneyland videos. Yes, that's awesome. I have a Disneyland video. It's not about Disneyland. Well, it's not in park. It's just kind of on like what you can expect. And it's also about what you can, what dining options are open for you. So if you haven't seen those, Elias, definitely check those out. They are on obviously on my YouTube channel. I have a Disneyland playlist, so you can check that one out there. Make sure you do it after the stream because we want to have you here and joining in on our conversations. So yeah. You saw a friend in a park sat on a bench you saw a friend and went to the park together. Okay, sorry. I thought you just saw a friend in a park and they turned into ice cubes. I understand that now. Sorry, Rachel. I had to reread it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I've seen every single... Oh, thanks, Elias. That's so nice of you. I love that. I love that you've seen every single one. Thank you. That's much appreciated. I always love when I can have like loyal subscribers in here, and I love when they chat in. It's always great to kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. So that's why these are going to be awesome. Rachel, you don't have to apologize. That was me not reading it properly. So you wrote it fine. I just had to actually read it like a good person would. So yeah. Alrighty. So what's your favorite, Elias, what's your favorite ride at Disneyland? Because I feel like everyone gives me a different answer when I ask them this. Sorry, I'm here just making food. I'm not even surprised that you're making food at this time, Reese. Don't forget your Jell-O cup or your jelly pot. Hey, Hannah, welcome to the stream. So just to kind of just fill you in on what's going on. This is like totally open conversation about what everyone's been up to. We can talk about Disney things, Universal things, anything really, as long as we keep it family friendly. As you know, I have no worries about that. But yeah, we are keeping it family friendly. This is a Disney channel at the end of the day, so we want to make sure that we're all maintaining that and being appropriate and watching our language and all that stuff. So yeah, Space Mountain, hands down. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So have you been to Walt Disney World? And if you have, what are your thoughts on Space Mountain at Disneyland versus Space Mountain at Disney World? Because I feel like those are the really testing questions, right? Because we do have similar attractions, but none of them are the exact same. So I do know, you know what I am jealous though about Space Mountain and Disneyland? They themed it. So if you don't already know this, I'm a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. They're like my favorite band by far. And at one point they had like Red Hot Chili Peppers playing in the background of Space Mountain. I'm like, why am I not there? And now of course they don't do that anymore. So, but that was like the coolest thing for me. Well, I hope that you get to go to Disney World very soon, Elias. I really, really do. I really do. Ooh, dream Walt Disney World job. Okay. I think, honestly, this changes every single day. And everyone, please write into the chat exactly what your dream Disney job would be, because I'm super intrigued. But mine today, and it's been for the past little bit, is like I would love to do Disney Holiday Services, which I would be part of the team that changes the parks from one season to the next. So like I'd be part of that overnight crew that just kind of like swaps it from Halloween to Christmas in like literally overnight. I would think that'd be the most fun job ever. Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris terrified me. I'm not bad with roller coasters. Okay. Rachel, did you do Space Mountain at Disney? Yes, you did. You did that here. You would be Pack Entertainment. Okay. Pack Entertainment. I can see that for sure. For sure. I feel like Rachel did Space Mountain because I think we did backstage tour of that. I think you were there because I think I did three. I did three of them, I thought. 2 or 3. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. She will correct me. But yeah, so if you're just joining in, I am Lindsay. This is my channel, SwishWilly and Disney. Today we are just talking about everything that you guys want to talk about. So please feel free in the chat to just get the conversation going, ask questions, get everybody moving and grooving, and we're just going to have a good time getting to know each other a little bit. You did it with the lights on. Yes. Okay, good. I thought so. And you think I'd be perfect at being like holiday services? I would, like that's like my dream. I would love that so much. So much. If I could, you'd be fine with anything. That's fair. Put your mask back on. Oh my God, Reese. I thought you were literally telling me to put my mask on. And then no, this is Reese. Reese is being packed right now. What's my least? Oh, okay. Everybody's least favorite Disney ride. This can be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to hear. I'm going to say, like, it's hard because a lot of the things that are deemed like rides is essentially just an attraction. It's not a ride. Oh, of course you'd want to be CEO, Reese. Ooh, tough. Okay, the least favorite. I am going to say Stitch's Great Escape. That's actually a really easy one. Stitch's Great Escape was absolutely terrible, and it's not coming back, thank goodness. And then my dream Disney park to visit. I mean, I would love to go to all of them. I think I really want to go on Pirates in Shanghai because that Pirates looks amazing. I never got the opportunity to volunteer. A huge for the Give Kids the World job. Yeah, that would be so awesome. Merch creator, yes. Yeah. But yes, being product development and like part of the Disney design group would be great. Tower of Terror is your least favorite. Interesting. I feel like that's a lot of people's just because people just don't like the drop, which I can understand for sure. Your least favorite is Star Tours. And is it because it makes you sick? Does it make you feel kind of like woozy? I know a lot of people get that feeling from those rides because it is like a simulator. So, if you see, oh, thanks, Reese. If you're the CEO, I'd be present. Yeah, I would. Because if I wasn't, we would have some words. I want to be one of the princesses so that I could bring kids some magic every day and get paid for it. Yes. Yes. Being friends with one of the Disney characters is like, that must be such a rewarding job. Such a rewarding job. Like, just, it must be hard too. Like, I always thought about it, like, how do you stay in character when, like, if a kid is, like, so emotionally attached to a specific character and they meet them, like, how to stay in character and not have it affect you emotionally would be crazy, I think. I don't know. That's how I mean, it would be such a great job to have for sure, for sure. Oh, it does make you sick? Yeah, I had a feeling that was probably why, Elias. Your least favorite is the teacups, another classic, but ooh, too much spinning. I know a lot of people who go on the teacups and they just don't spin it because it's too much spinning. I feel like once you get to a certain age, you're just like, nah, I'm not okay with this amount of spinning anymore. But yeah, I can see that one for sure. I can see that for sure. Yeah, I think Nat probably is mad at me for saying Stitch's Great Escape, but what ride would you remove from Magic Kingdom tomorrow? Ooh. If I had to remove it, and not for the sake, like, there's stuff that I just don't really go on, but it doesn't bother me, so I wouldn't say, like, I'll remove it, but I'm going to say probably the Speedway. I'd probably get rid of the Speedway just for the sake of the smell. I mean, I don't walk by and go, ew, this is repulsive and I need to get rid of this. But, like, I'm just trying to think of everything there. Like, I'm pretty okay with everything else being there. Rach, I'm not keen on teacups either, but they look pretty. The teacups do look very pretty. They're very aesthetically pleasing, for sure. My goal is to visit every single Disney park, but that'd be so much money. Absolutely it would. Oh my God, my wallet hurts. My wallet hurts thinking about it. Just saw a video with Tiana and she was nearly brought to tears by a little boy. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like it'd be so hard to, like, not get emotional over some kids' emotions. Because you don't know the reason why they're looking up to these princesses in particular or characters in particular. They're obviously identifying with them in some way. So it's pretty interesting to see that for sure. Yeah, Nat loves Stitch. Nat, okay, truth be told though, Nat, what are your thoughts on Stitch's Great Escape? Even though you are a Stitch fan, did you like the ride or were you on the same playing field as a lot of people? Oh, if you could design a parade, what would it look like? Honestly, if I could design a parade, this is me just being salty McSalterston. I think that me designing it, I would basically just bring back Spectral Magic, but with the newest technologies to make it up to date, but still just as magical as it once was. And obviously, like, you update it to have different characters in it. But I would actually really love to create a villains parade, like where it was only villains, and it would come out at like, it would be the last parade of the evening. Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever read like Kingdom Keepers, but it's like they kind of the villains are trying to take over the parks. So I'd kind of play it off like that, where it would be all the villains and they're like, okay guys, now that the Magic Kingdom is closing, it's time for us to take over for the night. And so like, that's kind of how you close out the park, was that the villains have taken it over. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. Stitch meet and greet needs to come back. Yeah, all the meet and greets need to come back. Well, eventually. Hi, Megan! So nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We're talking about basically anything everyone wants to talk about. So if you have any questions, we're just kind of like getting to know each other, asking fun questions about like favorite rides, what we would do differently at Disney, and all that fun jazz. So yeah, so welcome. If you could be friends with any character, who would it be? If like, okay, this is hard. That's a very hard question, Reese. Okay, let me think on this one. I feel like I like to be obscure characters. Okay, and does your gender matter? Because if this could be like Pipe Dream, where you could just be anything, like you could just transform into it like that and be friends with that character, then that'd be great. So I know what my answer would be there. But what's my favorite Disney treat? The raspberry macaroon. I love Mickey pretzels. You could, but not the ones with the cheese in them. I don't love, I just like the plain ones. I don't know what they put in the Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, the Rice Krispie treats are definitely good. It could be a better attraction for Stitch. Yeah, it definitely could be. Hey Leslie, welcome. We're talking about kind of like all things Disney, Universal. It's kind of, you guys are leading the conversation, letting us know exactly what you guys want to know. So we're asking like pipe dream questions. What's your dream role at Disney? What's your favorite character? What's your least favorite ride? Stuff like that. But it's all guided by you guys. So I definitely want you guys to chat in and let me know exactly what you want us to talk about. So yeah. Okay. If you could change it, anyone, no limitation. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I have two. I would be Frozone because he is the best. And I would, if these characters came in, I would be Powerline from a Goofy movie because he's also the best. What's everyone's least favorite Disney movie? That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I'm trying to think of one that I absolutely didn't like. I mean, there's probably some that I'm not thinking of that I probably just wouldn't typically watch again, but it's not because I hated it. I don't think I hated any particular movie. I have to sit on that one. Oh, good question, Reese. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Great Movie Ride? Ugh, Leslie and I. Leslie, girl. In case nobody knows this, Leslie and I used to kind of irritate the guides in Great Movie Ride because we knew the script so much. Like, we would just say it along with them. But, okay. I miss Great Movie Ride a great deal. It was nostalgic for me. It was one of my favorites. But Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a very good ride. It's a very good ride. You know what? If it was GMR, if it was Great Movie Ride prior to the Turner Classics taking over, yes, that one for sure. Because I need a little bit of Footlight Parade to start my day. So, I've never been on GMR, so Runaway Railway. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Megan, you never went on Great Movie Ride? You would like Runaway Railway, though, for sure. For sure you would. For sure you would. Okay, I can't answer that as someone here is a big fan, but let's say it involves a girl and an alien, and that's my least favorite, and I know it's usually unpopular. Actually, you know what? I'm not a big Lilo and Stitch fan myself. It's not because, like, I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite, for sure. For sure. But, yeah, I definitely understand that one. Okay. Give me one quick second. I'm just doing something really quick. Okay, Dream Along with Mickey or Royal French. Dream Along with Mickey. Dream Along with Mickey. Done. Unpopular opinion, I know. And Reese is probably like having a heart attack right now about it, but I used to collect a lot of pins. I haven't in recent years, but they were definitely some of my faves. I don't really collect them, but I don't pin trade. So I guess I would collect, because if I buy them, it's because I'm not going to trade them. So I'm a partial pin collector. My first time at Disney was 2018. Oh no, Megan, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I'm sure there are plenty of YouTube videos that you can kind of ride through, but I'm glad that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is still a great ride, though. So you weren't robbed to give a terrible ride. So you have that to like sit on, right? Okay, good. Okay, Celebrate a Dream Come True Parade or Festival of Fantasy? Celebrate a Dream Come True Parade, because I think that the floats in Festival of Fantasy are too high. I think they're too... It's one thing to be long. It's another thing to be high. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm not super short. I'm 5'4", so I'd like to say that I am average. But those floats are so tall that it hurts my neck. And I'm just like... No. And also, I find, like, what is it? What float is it? I can't think of it right now. I think it was a Tangled float, and it reminds me of something else. I can't think of it offhand, but... Oh, yay! Reese is agreeing with me. Yes! Okay. Awesome. What was the parade that made me cry, Lens? Was it a daytime parade, Han? Because if it was the daytime parade, then it would have been Festival of Fantasy. Yeah, they're just like too tall. They're too tall. Those floats. It's not because it's a bad parade. It's just okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Like, when they came out, I was like, these are like a bit excessive, people. They're a little big. Just a little big. Spectro Magic, Reese. Spectro Magic or the Main Street Electrical Parade? Spectro Magic. And yeah, Hannah, it was Festival of Fantasy for you, for sure. Yeah, it was. That's not even a question. I'm going to say something about the Main Street Electrical Parade that people may not be able to ever unsee again. The Main Street Electrical Parade, they have the big like Americana float. When you look at it, and I'm going to get you to Google a picture after, the flag on the Americana float looks like strips of bacon. Sorry, you'll never unsee it now. You remember? I do remember being tall, but also being overtaken by emotion. Yes. Well, and Han, you hadn't been there too in a while, and like that was it roped everything together for you for the trip. So that's what's awesome about it. That's the magic of Disney, right? That's the magic of Disney. It'll make you feel emotions that you're like, why am I emotional over a parade? But it just, you can't help it. You can't help it. Reese, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. You're allowed to have your own opinion. But, oh my God, I actually forgot about the Jam and Jungle Parade. I forgot all about that, Nat. That's crazy. Yeah, you see, like, you'll never unsee it. That the flag is going to always look like strips of bacon now. So, and you know what I think? I think also, like, the song, the music from the Electrical Parade is, like, too synthy for me. And it's, like, it's just a little dated and annoying. But, you know, but that's the thing. You have the people that are like diehard Spectro fans, and you have the people that are diehard Main Street Electrical. There's no middle ground, I don't think. I don't think there's a middle ground. Like, there's people that might be like, I don't mind the other one. But yes, the Boo to You Halloween Parade is so good. It's so good. I remember when the Headless Horseman actually used to like dart really, really fast, and now he just kind of trots along. But yeah, the Boo to You Parade, and like with the Haunted Mansion Gravediggers, such a cool concept. Festival of the Lion King or Finding Nemo? Festival of the Lion King. That is like easy. Okay, dumb question. There are no dumb questions here, Chris. No dumb questions. Have many parades, do they have a day? Okay, so right now there's no parades per se at the parks. There's cavalcades, and that they run about, a cavalcade is one parade flow every 15-20 minutes. When Disney was in full force, there was a one daytime parade and one nighttime parade, and then I'm gonna say a couple of years ago, maybe 4 even years ago, they went to just having a daytime parade, so there was no more nighttime parade. So right now it's just cavalcades, but usually at Magic Kingdom they have one parade in the day and one parade at night. Halloween or Christmas? Okay, now this is really hard, okay, because I am 100% a Christmas person. 100% Christmas person. However, I love Disney Halloween. Like, I like Halloween in general. It's great. But I think I want to say the Halloween party is more fun. And just in the sense where, like, seeing characters dressed up like other characters is really cool. And you can't beat the Hocus Pocus show. That's phenomenal. The Hocus Pocus show forever. Like, that one's so, so good. Definitely want to experience Christmas at Disney one of these days, but I will happily go to Disney time. Yeah, Halloween time and time again. Yeah. Hannah and I went during Halloween. We dressed up as Toronto Blue Jays players because we were cool like that. And we had the time of our lives that night. That was so much fun. Wishes or Happily Ever After? This is a hard one. I really enjoy Happily Ever After. I really, really do. I think, I don't know if it's just because, like, I saw Wishes almost every night for a solid year. But, like, I still, when I walk into the Magic Kingdom, in my head, every single time, maybe even do it out loud, I don't know, but I always go, Wishes, when I walk in, always. So I think it might just be nostalgia for me that's saying Wishes. But Happily Ever After is good. It is great. Yes, HEA for life. Reese is a big fan of Happily Ever After. Wishes will always have a special place in my heart, but I do love exactly. This is where I think, like, you and I are the same in this, Leslie, where we're like, yep, you know, I do really like Happily Ever After, but Wishes will forever be the original in my heart. I will always miss it. It's kind of like that with what I'm going to assume Illuminations is going to be like. Like, I have so much expectations and standards for Harmonious that if it is terrible, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think it will be terrible. Pardon me. They've been working on it a really long time. But Illuminations was like my jam. I heard Illuminations 5 nights a week for 2 years of my life. So yeah, and I'm thinking about it now. It's so upsetting. It's so sad. But I will say, oh my god, look at me, so emotional over Illuminations. Reflections of Earth. I was so lucky to get these. These were like the farewell Illuminations ears. They're so cute. And they light up. They're so cute. Look at these, guys. No, I did not like Epcot Forever. That is a, yeah, no. Unfortunately, I did not. I know a lot of people that did. The reason why I did not like Epcot Forever was because, one, it was weird. It was a weird transition, and I think Harmonious is going to kind of do the same, where they're going to bring in some Disney like Disney film songs, which was something that I wasn't used to in Epcot. And so Epcot Forever kind of did that. They brought in like Aladdin, and I didn't understand why, because it just didn't play along with the story I thought they were trying to tell. And also, okay, so if you know me, Reese and I have bonded over this, where we both love Figment and The Journey into Imagination. Reese unfortunately did not see the original Journey into the Imagination, but he does know the One Little Spark song, and that's one of my favorite Disney attraction songs of all time. And I know this is going to sound really bad, because like Disney is like for kids and stuff, but I didn't like that they had children singing that song in the parade. I mean, in the fireworks show. I'm like, why can't the Dreamfinder sing it himself? It's his song. I don't understand that, and I think that turned me off of it completely. I'm like, nope, I do not like Epcot Forever. No, I do not. So yeah, no, I was not an Epcot Forever fan. That's for darn sure. I was just grateful that show was not forever. It was simply called Epcot Forever. So yeah. Well, I'm glad that you liked it. I think for me, like, I saw it and I was just like, what is this? I was very confused about it. So Reese, I don't know why I thought you liked Epcot Forever. What Disney reality, like from a movie, would you want to live in? Ooh, it might have to be Lilo and Stitch, just because Hawaii and aliens. Ooh, that's a good question. What Disney reality? So Disney, like, what world from a film would you want to be in? Oh. Okay. Then, there's so many. Okay, so I think for myself, I think I would like to go into and live in the world of Bedknobs and Broomsticks, because I would love to go to the Isle of Nabumbu. I just think it would be fun, and play soccer or football with these characters. Like, you are part cartoon and you are part live action. Mind you, the same thing could be said with Mary Poppins. Ooh, Mary Poppins would be fun too. Okay, so I'm going to say Mary Poppins or Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Just because they're just cool. I want to go to Cherry Tree Lane. You know, well, Reese, you never know. You never know. You could have really liked those kite flyer people. Because I don't know why, but you might have. I personally thought the kite flying thing was a safety hazard, doing that at night with no lights on, but what do I know? I'm not part of that team, so I don't know. They obviously knew the logistics behind it and the safety stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, those are really great questions, guys. So I want everyone else to answer Hannah's question, because that's such an interesting question. What movie Disney reality would you put yourself in? and to like live in. For instance, it could be you want to be in Arendelle, or you want to be in Andy's backyard, which would also be very cool, as long as you don't end up in Sid's yard. But yeah, like, I think that's a really cool question. It's a very cool question. Okay. Tell me if I go choppy, because I felt like I just pulled in and out of there. So let me know if I go choppy and I'll go in and out. I'll come out and come back in, but I apologize if I am getting choppy at all. Let's see. Those are fantastic questions. I feel like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pull up one of those like Disney tag games. I think that might be fun. Okay. But like, I want a good one, not just like a random. Okay, so I'm not going to, obviously, there's like 100 questions on this one. I'm not going to ask all of them, so I'm going to pick my favorites out of this, because I think these ones are really fun. So, okay, which Disney princess is your absolute favorite? This will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if people like say that. Anyway, oh wait. Hey Isaac, thanks. You didn't like Epcot Forever that much. It wasn't that good. Even the song, One Little Spark. They should have put Dream. Thank you, Isaac. Yes. That is the number one reason why I did not like Epcot Forever, because of those children taking over the Dreamfinder song. Thank you, Isaac. I am so happy that you agree. This is the, wait, I'm checking to make sure you're the real Isaac now, okay? Let's just double check here. And it is, everyone. Let's clap for the real Isaac now. Okay, Leslie loves Belle. Okay, that's a good answer. My personal favorite princess is Tiana. She is my jam. Let's see. Yeah, yes, I am. Yes, you are real. It's so funny. I love that. Okay. We hate Epcot Forever. Hey, Herschel. Thanks for coming into the stream. She doesn't count as a princess so much for me, but I mean, okay, so she's technically, you're right. She's not technically a princess. She's a chief's daughter, but I guess in the world of, like in that culture, I guess she would be deemed a princess, maybe. Hannah, of course, is Jasmine. She loves that. Reese loves Rapunzel. It's spelled with an A, Reese. Or A, Rapunzel. I didn't like it that much. Yeah, see, so favorite prince. Eric. I think it's Eric. I gotta think. Oh, wait, actually, no, it's, why can't I think of his name? Hang on. Prince. The one from Enchanted, James Marsden. Oh my god. Prince. Oh my god, someone help me. I'm having like a major, because all I keep hearing is Giselle. That's all I keep hearing. Oh, Flynn Rider. Okay. Eric. Naveen. Prince Naveen. Yep, solid. It's a good one. Oh god. Reese. We're not fighting over this. This isn't Jeremy Jordan. We're not fighting over princes right now, okay? Edward. Yes, thank you. Okay, Edward is mine. Because he's so funny. He's just so, like, so stereotypical prince that I love it. I mean, obviously that was the point of the movie, but he's so funny. Giselle. When he gets hit with the bikes, so funny. Flynn Rider. Okay, so we have 2 Flynns. We have 2 Erics. Well, 2.5 because I also like Eric. But Edward's my jam. And we have 1 Naveen. Okay, I knew this question was coming. Do you like Newsies? Yes, I like Newsies. So I like the original movie with Christian Bale. But Reese and family, I guess it's essentially Reese and Peter and Nick, got me into the Broadway version, which is also great, which is on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's a great story. It's really, really well done. The songs are great. And yes, Jeremy Jordan can be yours. I am not remotely interested, so you can... He's all yours, Reese. All yours. I mean, you can take that up with, like, Nick and Peter. I think they're the ones that are going to have to... more of the problems. Maybe not technically a prince, but it's from the... Oh. That's an interesting one, Hannah. That's very, very interesting. You know what? And I'm not going to lie to you. Hunchback is not one of my faves. Oh, that's good. Yay! Isaac loves Newsies too. That's awesome. I'm not a Hunchback of Notre Dame fan, personally. Maybe I watched it when I was too young and I don't know. I don't know. I just never was really into it. I know a lot of people that are very into it, though. I do know that. I do know that. What do you guys think is the most underrated Disney film of all time? I think it's a Goofy movie. It's only just now starting to really pick up again in popularity, but I think that's the 90s kids coming up. Oh, you just watched it again? Oh, okay. So that would be why he's top of mind. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God, Reese, here we go. It's Jeremy Jordan chat time. But, so if you're new to the stream, make sure you are, yes, Hercules, agreed. If you're new to joining into the stream, make sure that you are chatting in with us. We're definitely talking about all the things. We're getting to know each other. It can be Disney related. It can be Universal related. It can be really just what you're up to at this coming moment. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys want to chit chat about. This night is like all about you guys. So, Pocahontas and Inside Out. Okay. Interesting. And those are probably two movies that I am not a fan of. Isn't that funny? Yeah, like Pocahontas, I'm just like, meh. Like, could take it, could leave it. But Inside Out was good. But you know what ruined it for me? I think I've mentioned this before in a previous stream, is Bing Bong. Bing Bong is the Jar Jar Binks of Pixar. He ruined it for me. He was very annoying to me. I know it's sad that, I mean, like, I probably shouldn't pick on, like, a child's imagination like that, but he was very annoying. I saw the live Broadway stage version. Nat, you did? Did you see it in New York, or did it come to Canada? That's amazing. You hate Inside Out. Okay. See, I don't hate it, but that's probably one of my least favorite Disney movies, actually. Going back to that other question before, that's hard to answer. I think that might be it. Bing Bong is so strange. Honestly, he is the Jar Jar Binks of Pixar. Yeah, he is. I feel like, I don't know, should I be having like background music of some sort if I can find some like non-copyrighted things that get me in trouble? I don't know. Is this you guys tell me how this is coming across. Is this like a good thing, or should we have some background stuff? I don't know. It's all about what you guys are seeing. So I'm not bored, but if you guys want a little bit of something else. It came to Canada. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. You know what, though? Like, I wasn't really, I don't really follow theater as much as I probably than I do now. I don't really follow it, but, oh, worst Toy Story movie. 2. I say Toy Story 2 only because I don't like Jessie. You hated Toy Story 4? How? Duke Kaboom was so funny. Oh my God, I love Toy Story 4. Duke Kaboom was great. He made me laugh so much. Hannah and I were in tears at the theater watching that, so yeah. All right. So hey everybody, if you're brand new, welcome. I appreciate you guys stopping in and joining us in this stream today. We're chit-chatting about all things. Okay, Reese, I get it. You don't like Toy Story 4. But yeah, so we definitely want you guys to keep chatting in and talking about all the things that you're talking about. Keep the questions rolling. I want everyone's opinion on kind of anything, but it's true. 100% Reese, I can guarantee you, you would have loved Toy Story 4 if you would have seen it with Hannah and I. We were like dying. But also, okay, so we obviously have soft spots for Duke Kaboom as Canadians. But we're also both like, so I'm French Canadian. Hannah knows French, so she's French Canadian, I'll say, because she knows French very, very well. And when he said that his previous owner's name was Regent, I literally thought I was gonna die. I had cramps from laughing so much. We were like in tears, dying laughing. And I think it's like one of those things where like you only probably thought that part was funny if you knew like for French Canadian. Like, oh, favorite Descendants film. Favorite Descendants film. Okay, so now I typically wouldn't have watched The Descendants because it's not really my thing. However, I do have a niece that loves The Descendants, and I don't know which one was which. So I'm just going to say Descendants 3 because that was probably the most recent one I watched. Which is the one where they like Aurora's daughter turns evil. Which one is that one? Where she's just like all of a sudden not good. She like takes her villain side. Favorite High School Musical film. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say High School Musical 3. It goes 3, 2, 1 for me, because the only reason why High School Musical 1 is not my fave is because Troy Bolton doesn't actually sing in it. It is somebody else. So I'm gonna say it is High School Musical 3. I saw it in theaters probably 3 times. High School Musical. It's just so good. It's so good. Okay, okay, so that was Descendants 3. Okay. That's the one I remember. So I don't know if I'm going to say, but yeah. High School Musical 2. Okay. High School Musical 2 is your favorite. Okay. Which I don't blame you because it has a great soundtrack, and I know, well, I used to know. I don't know. I'm going to look it up later, but I'm pretty sure I know all of the moves to What Time Is It? No, not What Time It Is. Work This Out. You know, when they're in the kitchen, we've got to work. You know, he does this, the sun will shine. I know that dance because I was working at the Disney store in Toronto at the time, and I was in the Hannah Montana, High School Musical, and Camp Rock section all the time. So that was my thing. So gotta go my own way. See, and here's my thing. I just don't really like Gabriella. So I feel like any of her songs, I was like, meh. Just by not because it wasn't actually good. It was just because it was Gabriella. But, you know, and then I loved every Zac Efron one. Like, Bet On It. Bet On It is so good. Bet on. He has High School Musical 3. Let's talk about the songs from High School Musical 3. So my top 2 songs from that one is The Boys Are Back and Scream. Of course, they're both the Zac Efron ones, but those are my jams. What's rude? Oh, that I don't like Gabriella? Well, she was just annoying sometimes. Like, okay, so if any of you guys remember the opening scene to High School Musical 3, they're playing basketball and they're like 16, that whole part. And then when out of nowhere, the song just kind of stops a little bit, it slows down, and then Gabriella just pops out of the bleachers and goes, Troy! I'm like, why? Why? I don't understand. The Boys Are Back was not the worst because it had one of the coolest dances. No, Reese. No. Can we have this dance? Is my favorite. Okay, yeah, that's good. Actually, you know what's a good one in High School Musical 3 is the... I guess is it... Can we have this dance? No, it's the... We're Getting Ready. That one. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that The Boys Are Back is the worst. Reese, I don't know what to do right now. We used to be friends and now I'm really, really reconsidering what that looks like. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can hear my dog running back and forth in the hallway, but sorry about that. She's going Looney Tune right now. Yeah, oh my god, Reese. I'm so disappointed in you. I loved the final song too. Yeah, of course. I feel like there's very few High School Musical songs that I don't like. I just don't particularly care for Gabriella's songs. Sorry. I just don't. Sharpay is like probably one of the funniest characters too. I love Sharpay. Frozen or Frozen 2? This is really hard. Okay, because Frozen set like a huge, like... Frozen set a very, very big... Very, very big platform. And a very... But like... Frozen 2 was very... It was a very find yourself movie, and I really, really appreciated that. I think they took on emotions that was that you didn't really grasp in a Disney film before. Reese, it was not trash. I'm going to say I don't necessarily think it was better, it was just different. I think the story of I think seeing the vulnerable side in all these characters was great. And I also think it's awesome because you never ever see, very rarely do you see male characters in Disney films, or I guess just any animated film in general, freely being open about his feelings. And I think that's really, really endearing for young kids. I think it's a really great message saying just because you're a boy and this wasn't normal before, it doesn't mean it's not normal now. You can talk about your emotions and you can be vulnerable. So I think that's really good. Ooh, Let It Go or Show Yourself. I'm going to say Show Yourself. Because every time I hear Show Yourself, I get goosebumps. So yeah, I'm going to say Show Yourself. Let It Go is great, but I will say Show Yourself is better for me. Personally. Show yourself. And I think, like, hang on. I watched Into the Unknown. Yes. That's exactly why I love Show Yourself more. Exactly, Leslie. I watched that. If you haven't watched Into the Unknown, the making of Frozen 2, you have to. That is, like, one of the coolest series I've seen on Disney Plus. Like, it's just, I love documentaries, but I binge watched this like back to back to back. I actually binge watched it 3 times. It's so good. I think it gives a whole new appreciation to Frozen 2 in general. But Reese, did you watch Into the Unknown? Because I feel like you would have a totally different perspective on the movie that way. Me personally, I think that. But show yourself. Let me think here. Let's see. Obsessed with Frozen 2. I still binge watched it. Yeah, like I just binge watched it. I'm going to say in February, I think. Yeah, so it's so good. It's so good. And like I thought it was really cool because it also humanizes Disney animators. I think that was really cool, having that inside look on how it's put together and like the grind these people go through to make films that we don't think have that much. Like, we know there's a lot of work that goes into it, but I don't feel like you don't know until you watch this, like, how much work goes into it. Fave Disney documentary. Okay. I really loved the Imagineering docuseries. I think that was really, really cool. I'm going to be watching the Marvel one soon. The one about WandaVision, which I think that one looks really interesting. If you could ask Walt Disney one question, what would it be? Where is your body hidden? Just kidding. Just kidding. That's not true. It's fake news, people. He's not cryogenically frozen. What would I ask Walt Disney? I would ask him, how do you feel? Hey, that's not how would I word this? Looking down on what Disney is now, how do you feel it is in respect to what your original vision was? That's what my question is. Yeah. If you're looking down at Disney, what Disney has become now, how do you feel from that, from what it is now versus what your vision originally was? Have we met your vision, or has it yet to be met? That's what I think I would ask. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's a great thing, Reese. Of course you thank him for what he's created. I just really want to know how he feels his legacy is being portrayed still. But yeah. Waking Sleeping Beauty is a fantastic documentary. I agree with that one. That one is great. That one is great. Chris, what are you making that face for? That like shocked face. Sorry. I've been saying so many things that I don't know. Oh my god, I hope I'm not shocking people over here. Also, fun fact, everyone. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but somehow, in some way, shape, or form, SwishWilly and Disney has over 2,500 subscribers, and I think that is insane. So thank you, like each and every one of you, for being here and supporting this channel as much as you do, because it is like my child. Like, all I want to do is see it grow and succeed, and I am so grateful that each and every single one of you are allowing that to happen. So thank you again for that. And it's not going to be announced tonight, but you will see upcoming. I will be announcing a giveaway for reaching this milestone. So yeah, so again, thank you so much, every single one of you. I don't mean to like deter the conversation to be like, look at me, but I'm just like, I'm really overwhelmed. I don't know if any of you saw like my raw reaction on my Instagram story when this happened. I think it was like last week. I don't know if any of you saw it, but it was like, I had filmed it just after I had like stopped tearing up. And then like, as I was going through, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to cry again. Don't cry. And of course I cried afterwards. So, I just really want to thank each and every one of you for that. It's an insane thing. I don't understand how so many people like enjoy my content. But it's so awesome. I'm so happy about it. And I'm so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. So thank you again. Words can't explain how grateful I am. So I will probably continue to thank you. So yeah, just thanks. Yeah, Reese saw my reaction. He knew how that was. I was like, oh my God, just sitting here. But thanks again though. It really means a lot. It really does. So I appreciate it when you guys like share out my streams, share out my vlogs. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I also love seeing you guys in my Facebook group. So if you aren't part of that Facebook group, it is linked. It is pinned to this conversation. So if you would like to join there, do that. Invite your friends, invite your family. It's fun in there. I want to get everyone chit-chatting the way that we do in here. It'd be awesome to do in there. So yeah. And if you really want, you can go and check out my merch page. I have some pretty fun stuff that's come out of there. I have new face masks that are... Oh, thanks, Hannah, aka Chris. Yeah, I got like new face masks, which are really cute, and they're super comfy. Look at this. Look at that. They're really comfy. See? I think they're pretty cute. But yeah, you guys can check that out. And I actually want to know what everyone's favorite piece of like merchandise is, because there could potentially at some day, I'm not saying this will happen, but I may have a giveaway of merch. So knowing what everyone likes the most out of that whole store will be that much better, because then I'll make sure that the prize is really, really good. So awesome. Thanks, Reese, for linking all of the social media stuff. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, so if you check the description box below, you will see the link to Teespring, so my Teespring store. Yeah, so that'd be awesome. I've sold a few drinkware stuff, a couple of masks, and I've also sold a kids t-shirt, which is super cute, because that's so cute that kids are wearing my stuff. I love that. So yeah, just that's there if you guys want to. Face mask and water bottle. That's what I thought. I think a lot of people are going to like the face mask and water bottle. Thanks. Now I have 2 different masks. So one I'm waiting to get in for myself, which is the actual like me, like my icon with the castle in the background. But I do have obviously the one that just has the park icons with SwishWilly under it. But yeah, and these come in like several colors. So that's also fun. That is also very fun. But yeah. I can't believe we've been talking for over an hour. This is like, today is going by really quickly. I just want to like keep talking. If you guys want to keep talking, I'll keep talking. We just want to make, oh yay, Hannah loves the face masks. I love that. I love that. So, okay. So who, if you had to ride, this is my next question. And like, I think you guys are all into this still. So if you guys want me to keep streaming, let me know. As long as you're not tired of me, because I'm certainly not tired of you. So yeah, the royal blue is really nice, right? It's really nice. I like it too. But I'm going to say the next thing, because we've been talking a lot about Disney, and this is definitely open, obviously it's a Disney YouTube channel, but if you guys want to talk about other things like Universal, anything like that, we can certainly talk about that. And if so, then like I can just, we can talk about what our favorite Universal ride is. I know mine is Rip Ride Rocket personally. Well, okay. I mean Hagrid's. I feel like I shouldn't classify Harry Potter in whenever I talk about Universal, although it's the same, like, it's the same park, but they're not the same style. Like, need a Raptors Red. So the problem with having a Raptors Red one with my logo is that the SwishWilly is written in red, so you wouldn't see it. But here's Raptors Red. I'm wearing Raptors right now. North over everything. My Raptors ears are in Florida, so they're not here with me. Otherwise, I would have put them on. Forbidden Journey and Rip Ride Rocket. Yeah, Reese, you're gonna love Hagrid's too, I think. Spider-Man is your favorite Islands of Adventure. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I can't wait to go to yours. Hopefully next year. Yes, next year you'll be able to go, Han, for sure. I will go with you because that's fun. Let's see. No, okay, so I love Rip Ride Rocket. I love Hagrid's. The Mummy is really fun, though. The Mummy is a lot of fun. Do I look... Oh. Sorry, obviously the sun's going down, so I'm like... If I'm too dark, let me know. I will lighten myself up a bit. Oh my god, I looked translucent. Ugh. Yes, the Simpsons ride is the absolute worst. I hate the Simpsons ride so much. So much. E.T. is your favorite. E.T. is solid. Yes, and Gare Bear. Yes. Oh, Garrett, I miss that guy. He's such a super sweetheart. Did it once and never again. I did Simpsons once, and I'm like, first of all, it's a weird, creepy ride. And second of all, I don't get motion sickness ever. Like, that's just not a thing I deal with. But that ride, oh my god. Nope. Never again. I'll go to the Quickie Mart and I'll go to Moe's, but I am not, I repeat, not going on that ride again. Nope. Heather's giving you the... Okay, so here's the thing. So Heather went on the Hulk and the Velocicoaster today. Heather doesn't do those things. When I was at Universal with her, she's like, no, like, I'll go on things, but I'm not going on the Hulk. I'm not doing any of that. She's not a big, like, coaster fan. So the fact that she did it should give you courage hand to do it yourself, because she would never normally do that. So, yeah, like, that's crazy. I can't believe she did it. It's wild to me. That's wild to me. I think she's currently at Universal. She just did these today, so that's huge. So yeah, you should definitely, Hannah, you can do it. I promise you. But I'm glad that her being able to do it is making you be able to do it. So. Let me think here. Now, has anyone done Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios? I've been on Leviathan. See, I have not been on the Leviathan yet because I just haven't gone to Wonderland. I haven't been to Wonderland since, oh my God, I don't even know when. Yeah, the Hulk is great. Hulk is great. So I am not, I don't really like scary movies. I don't like getting scared, which is really funny because I love scaring people. But like, I personally don't like getting scared. Well, I don't, yeah, I'm just not like about like jumpy things. But, I went to Halloween Horror Nights once with my friend Josh and our friend Chris, and I was so scared. But like, it was like a good scared, but like, okay, so when you're in the houses, you're in single file lines. So, and it's packed. You have nowhere to go if you're scared. You just like have to sit there and wait, like just keep walking through the house until you're out. I was so scared in, was it the Walking Dead one? I'm pretty sure. And that I was like, oh my God, I was like pushing my head into like the person in front of me, whether or not I knew them. And I was also like running in one spot because you can't really go anywhere because you can only go so fast. So I'm like running, trying to leave, but I can't move. So I was just like, yep. But it's fun. I mean, it is fun. It is fun. I hate walking through the scare zones. I will say that. I think scare zones are actually the worst part for me because it's like, if I'm not in a house, it's because I don't want to be scared right now. So, but you know, that's just what I think. So, I don't know. Is this like lighting? Hang on. Let me see. The too yellow. Is this too yellow or is this nice? So we have this that's like cool, normal, warm. Cool, normal, warm. I'll go normal and we'll go there. Okay. It's so weird, I know. But yeah, okay. So yeah, Halloween Horror Nights. And every time it's like a different theme. Or there's different houses. Some houses come back, they change them a little bit, but a lot of them change. There was, the year I went, there was a house called Run, and it was basically like a reality show of like duos from different countries, and like it was terrifying. It was so scary. And there was one room that was no, but oh, thanks, Han. But there was one room where I walked in and I'm like, this is weird. I hear like this heavy metal version of O Canada. Hey, welcome back, Elias. Yeah, so there's like this really weird heavy metal version of O Canada, and I'm like, what is going on? And I look, and there's these guys dressed in like typical red flannel, and one with like an axe, and one with maybe like an ice pick. I don't really remember. No, it wasn't an ice pick. I forget what it was. But I was like, oh God, no. Like, it was so scary that I literally yelled, because I am Canadian, if you guys don't know. And I yelled that for them not to hurt me because I have a Canadian passport. Because I couldn't think of anything else. It felt so real. I'm like, you can't kill me. I'm Canadian. I have a passport. And I had my passport with me because at the time, if you wanted to get a drink in Florida, like in touristy areas, you kind of had to show your passport because it was easy to them, like they couldn't really tell the difference between like a real, you can tell the difference between a real driver's license from Canada or a fake one, even though ours have like holograms and stuff, so I don't know how, but whatever. Anyway, so I had it with me, and I'm just like, my friends were like killing themselves. They're like, you're such a moron. Like, who yells, don't kill me, I'm Canadian? And like, in a theme park, so weird. Like, obviously nothing's gonna happen to you, but it was just like, it felt so real. Felt so real. Yellow Ice, we were just talking about Halloween Horror Nights. I haven't been to the one, I've only been to one Halloween Horror Nights event, and it was at the, obviously Universal Studios Orlando, but I do know that they have Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood as well, so I don't know, have you ever gone to that before? If you're into that sort of thing, or maybe not. Or maybe not. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Do we get copyrighted? I think we might get copyrighted. Reese, are you here? If you're here, I have a question for you. I want to play the Epcot area music in the background from like the old one. Is that going to get me copyrighted? Probably, right? Because we don't want that. We do not want that. I don't know if Reese is here. If not, then I'm just going to have to message him separately. Reese. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, okay, I just messaged him, so hopefully he'll answer me. It's a problem, lady. Oh, man. But again, thank you guys so much for coming in. You said what? What did I miss? Okay. So, I was asking, because I kind of want, like, music in the background. If I play the, you know, you're like Mr. Copyright Man. If I play the old Epcot era music really lightly in the back, will that get me copyrighted? Probably, right? I don't want to do anything to jeopardize this. Like really lightly. I don't know. Reese knows better than anyone what will get copyrighted and not. He's the master. I don't know. Reese. Nah, probably. Ding dang. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. That's fine. As long as I'm entertaining enough. Okay, so we'll try it. The worst case scenario is that it just does. Let me see. Really lightly. Uno momento. Really light. Oh, what's this? Let me see here. You guys probably can't even hear that. Is this loud? Reese, let me know if this is too loud. Maybe you can't even hear it. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I'll play it for a little bit, and if it's too loud, then I'll turn it down. But yeah, does anyone have like a favorite holiday or festival that they like in like all across Disney property? It doesn't even have to just be the Epcot festivals, but if you have like, do you prefer we already said like, do you prefer Christmas or Halloween, but we can talk about the different types of festivals that go on. So there's festivals that go on at Universal as well. So we had Mardi Gras just wrapped up, and now Reese, I think it's called the like summer food. I don't know, or summer. There's like summer. It's there, but it's light. Okay. Well, at least it's light though, because I don't really want it to be super loud, because then I'll get in big trouble with YouTube. And we don't want that. Yeah, so there's the Food and Wine Festival. There's the Flower and Garden Festival. There's the Festival of the Art, the International Festival of the Arts. There's also the Mardi Gras that goes on. They have their Grinchmas. They have Grinchmas there. Summer Food Festival, that's what it is. Yeah, so they have a whole bunch of different things. Does anyone have particular favorites that they go? I am now into art, so I would love to go. You would love Festival of the Arts, for sure. A lot of people love Festival of the Arts. And they have really interesting like food options, too, during the Festival of the Arts. But yeah, again, thank you so much for staying with this stream. It's been a blast with you guys tonight, so thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I would love to go to the Festival of the Arts next time. Hopefully I can go. I'm sure you will. The festivals seem to be running a bit longer than we were used to, so you probably will be able to, and once travel restrictions ease up a bit, obviously, that'll be really good. I think you'll really enjoy it, Leslie. I really want to see the Grinchmas show. Yeah, I really want to see that show too. I haven't even seen it. But it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. Let me think here. I was going to say something and now I completely forgot what I was going to say. That's not good. That is not good. Not good at all. But... well, I feel like because now I'm losing my train of thought, I feel like now's a good time to end this stream. So I really, really, really want to thank every single one of you for coming in and joining this Saturday night live stream. Saturday Night Live, huh? How funny. So it was SwishWilly Saturdays. I really want to know if you guys actually enjoy having this on a Saturday night where we can just kind of chit chat like this. Oh, wait, we got another question. I guess we're not ending it just yet. Okay, so we have Fantasmic at Walt Disney World or Fantasmic at Disneyland. I have not seen Fantasmic at Disneyland, so I can't say anything. However, I've seen pictures and I feel like it looks a lot better. Yes, I agree with you, Reese, for sure. Favorite resort on Disney property. Ooh, this one's tough. Okay, so I recently just stayed at Coronado for the first time, and I was blown away. It is so nice. I can't believe that that's a moderate resort. That's crazy to me, but it's beautiful. The Three Bridges restaurant is awesome. They make a mean margarita. They actually both, them and the Rick's Sports Bar is also really good. Yeah, I love that one. But of course, like, I love Wilderness Lodge, and I also love the Polynesian. I've never stayed at the Polynesian before, and that is a bucket list to do the Polynesian theme park view club level. That's my bucket list. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Yes, Leslie, Polynesian. Oh, Rachel, you love that because you can stay awake. Yay, that's so true. That's so true. Animal Kingdom Lodge. That is a beautiful resort. I've never stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but I have eaten there several times. I've gone to Sanaa a bunch of times. I've had Boma. I still need to go to Jico. Jico sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Favorite resort has to be Coronado as well. I loved the sports one, but Coronado even over 10 years ago was awesome. Yeah. I mean, All-Star Sports. Yes, we stayed at Sports, I think. Eh, Hannah? Yeah. The All-Stars are really good. Just like, they're a great bang for your buck. Honestly, there's nothing. This is my thing. There's no bad Disney resort per se. It just depends on your price point. But yeah. DAC in 2010. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. Did you stay just like in Jumbo House, or where were you? Pop Century opened on my 13th birthday, so it is another one on. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Leslie. That's awesome. I also want to stay at the Contemporary. I think that one would be really cool. Yes, Art of Animation. Leslie and I got to do the cast preview of Art of Animation before it was open to the public. It was very cool. Not everything was open though. I think it was just Cars and Lion King that were opening. I think those were the first ones. And then after that, Nemo and Little Mermaid, I believe, was the last part to open. If I'm correct, Leslie, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's what it was. There are, like, I have pictures of, like, posing with the cars and stuff. It's very cool. It was a lot of fun doing that. Staying Art of Animation. Yeah, it's really fun. I stayed at Art of Animation last year. Ron, oh yeah, it was just Cars, Nemo, and Lion King. Yeah, okay. I stayed at Art of Animation. Ron booked it. He had no idea. He didn't even look. And he's like, I feel like we're staying in like a child's room. I'm like, well, you're in the Little Mermaid room at Art of Animation, so like, I don't really know what you're expecting. So, yeah, okay, it wasn't yet. Favorite table service restaurant? Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite table service. Okay, so I'm going to say, oh my God, this is tough. It's tough only because it's like, do I go park by park or do I have to go across all of property? That's hard. Because like, everyone knows I love Boathouse. The Boathouse is so delicious. But I'm also a sucker for a good hoop-de-doo. Of course, LaSalle's is your fave. Skipper Canteen. Yeah, that is a delicious, delicious restaurant. What is it? Coconut Connie's curry concoction or something like that. Anyway, it's freaking delish. Oh man, I love Teppanydo in Japan. I love Rose and Crown too. The bangers and mash is delish. Gosh, there's so many good restaurants, honestly. It's so hard to like pick just one. That's so hard. It's a great question, Nat. It is hard. Nat, what's your favorite one? Be Our Guest is also one. It's a beautiful restaurant. Be Our Guest. It's such a cool experience for sure. Yeah. See, Hannah's all about Hoop-de-Doo as well. I brought Hannah to Hoop-de-Doo when we went, and she had the best time. Like, I think, well, we all did, but it was just so nice to like see how much she enjoyed it, because like I enjoy it so much as well. Okay, so we got two Sanaa, Via Napoli, California Grill. I had not eaten at California Grill since 2008, I think. So it's been a long time. I wasn't like overly impressed with it. However, that being said, I don't think I appreciated it for what it was either. I don't remember much of the food for the first time I went, except for the belly dancing restaurant in Morocco. The lamb shank was amazing. Yeah, I don't think they do that belly dancing anymore in the restaurant. Well, now it's completely different. That whole pavilion's changed now because it's not owned by the Moroccan government anymore. It's now Disney owned and operated, so that part's interesting too. Yeah, that was Teppanydo. That was delicious. It was delicious. Speaking of food, my dinner is waiting for me. Yeah, that's so funny. During fireworks is best for, yeah. Oh, absolutely, for sure. Another really great place for fireworks is on New Year's Eve. I was really, really lucky. I got to eat outside at Rose and Crown during the fireworks for 4th of July for New Year's Eve. And it was like right in the corner. It was like the best table they had. I couldn't believe it. They did me a solid. It was awesome. I was so happy for that. So happy for that. So we are sitting at like an hour and 33 minutes, which is great. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in here. When you've never been to Magic Kingdom. Oh no, you've never been. You'll be there soon. I promise. I have this really, really, really good feeling, Elias, that you will get there. You will get there. And in the meantime, that is the beauty of YouTube. You can go there virtually anytime you want. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for streaming with me today. It was awesome. I had a blast with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate each and every one of you for always being there, always supporting the channel, sharing the stream out, sharing just any of the vlogs, liking them, commenting. I appreciate all of you so much. And thank you again for allowing me to embrace this YouTube community, and the Disney YouTube community in particular has welcomed me with open arms, and I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you so much, guys. And I will see you on Wednesday for WDW Wednesdays. And it's going to be all the latest Disney news coming straight to you from here on Wednesday. So I will see you then. Have an awesome day.